Hello everybody, this is Rafi again of Tech Patrol News, and today we're going to unbox and take a look at the latest Cherry action cam, the Cherry Explorer 2. You're currently looking at the two different versions of action cam from Cherry Mobile. The one on the left is the first generation action cam, which was released in December last year, and on the right side is the second generation Explorer 2.
They look different because the second generation action cam has different buttons and it is the world's first smart action camera.
The Explorer 2 is now powered by an Android operating system. As a matter of fact, it has an Android 5.1 Lollipop running the show. So both cameras can record 1080p videos, but the difference is the second generation Explorer 2 has a touch-screen display and is powered by an Android. Also, the Explorer 2 has a slightly bigger LCD display of 2.4 inches and it has a separate set of accessories. Therefore, you cannot interchange the major accessories of both cameras, at least for the underwater case. Now let's go unbox the Explorer 2.
As I've said earlier, it is powered by Android OS with 5.1 Lollipop. The processor is quad-core with 1.3 GHz running the show. It has 1 GB of RAM and 8 GB internal storage. Apart from that, you can add up to 64 GB of internal or external storage through a micro SD. It has Wi-Fi, BGN, Bluetooth 4.0, and the screen is a little bit wider now with 2.4 inches. The previous one is only 2.0. It has an improved battery of 1050 milliamperes.
Just like the first generation action cam, the Explorer 2 comes with lots of accessories with it. Now, aside from the usual function of the action cam, just like in biking, outdoor activities, and diving, now you can use the second generation action cam as a dashboard camera. Now finally, let's unbox the Explorer 2. Now the packaging looks like the first generation action cam. It is very presentable and it looks like really a premium action cam.
So let's take a look at the underwater casing first. So you have a new version here. Although it has the same number of buttons, you have 4 buttons here. There are now 2 buttons in the front and 1 button on the side, and at the top you have 1 button. Comparing it to the previous one has smaller buttons, and as you can see, there's only 1 button in front, 1 at the top, and 2 at the side. Okay, and let's take a look at the action cam itself.
So this is a Cherry Action Cam Explorer 2. It has now a metal case, looks like really premium. You have here the power button at the front, the mode button on the bottom, and on top you have the record button and the Wi-Fi hotspot button on the side. And on the other side, you'll find a micro SD slot and a micro USB port for charging.
Now let's quickly compare it with the first generation. So here's the first generation on my left, and on the right is the second generation Cherry Mobile Action Cam. You can see it has now a little bit wider LCD screen. Yep. And the positioning of the ports is now different, and the material used in the second generation action cam looks like premium compared to the first one. And in the previous version, to change the modes you have to press combinations of the buttons, but on the second one you already have the mode button here, so there's a dedicated button for the modes. There's also a lens cover that comes with the second generation action cam.
So guys, we have 2 different models of action cam here. That means 2 different design, 2 different sizes, and although they have both the removable batteries, the bad news is you cannot interchange both batteries because it has different sizes and different capacities. Now let's take a look at the accessories that comes with the Cherry Mobile Explorer 2. Just like the first one, you have tons of accessories that you can use.
Let's take a look at the Explorer 2 Action Cam. So this is how the UI looks like. It's kind of difficult to touch because the screen is very small. So it has pre-installed social networking apps such as Facebook and Instagram, and also browser. Alright, so you have the settings here. Very familiar UI. It is an Android UI in the first place. So there you go. So let's start the camera. And to start recording, we can press this. So there you go. Stop. If you want to snap a photo, there you go. So there. Pressing the power button again turns the device into standby mode. So there you go, the Explorer 2 by Cherry Mobile, or the Cherry Mobile Action Cam Explorer 2. Again, it's powered by Android, and it has 1.3 GHz quad-core processor, 1 GB of RAM, 8 GB internal storage, expandable via micro SD up to 64 GB, and it can record it. The camera has 12 megapixels.
The Cherry Action Cam is now available in stores nationwide. The official price tag is $5,999 and it comes with different colors. Once again, this is your host, Rafi Pedreta of Tech Control News. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching and see you again in the next video.